calling them out, you know, fucking around like, this is
All right. You ready?
I'm
ready.
Real, I would
All
say move that.
So right now, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, you're on a bicycle with somebody and you're both pedaling. It looks like one of you is not pedaling. You know, it's like you're not on the same page with this person, like in sync, all right? And in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, you're gonna find that sync. You're gonna find that same pedal that you need to get to. But if you look in here at the bottom, there's a tooth down here, and a tooth means there's like some worries, and there's a big question mark. There's some questions and some worries, you know. So these things, like you see how I said, it's like a busy situation. It's all to do with these two people sitting on this. Do you see a bicycle here and two people sitting on the bicycle? But instead of facing different directions, they're facing each other.
Okay.
Two people and a bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay, gotcha.
it's like you're pedaling against each other, and there's like, it's because there's a lot of different things. I see a lizard in there, and a lizard signifies like pessimism, negativity. Snake in there. Snakes represent like not like dishonesty, but what's that other word, like deception. But it's a white snake, you know, and everything I see in here, all of these shapes, they're all white, so it's all with good intention. But whatever it is, it's like there's a lot of little things. So this needs to be worked out. There's some blessings involved up here. If you see, there's like two fish up over this. There's some blessings that can come out of this, but there's some things that need to be worked out. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. You have 2 packages coming for you, and these packages have to do with, you see there's a man with a brimmed hat and a dragon facing each other.
Yeah.
All right, so whatever it is some kind of like a victory, some kind of a battle, and these two packages arrive to you. What else is here? There's a shoe in here and a squirrel. In 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, and it's kind of cool. So a shoe means a situation that you feel stuck in. Do you see? Here you are, and you're holding something in your hand, all right? And you kind of feel stuck in this thing. There's the shoe down there. It's like a big fucking boot.
Okay.
All right, so you're like kind of feeling stuck in this situation. But there's a squirrel, and a squirrel represents a thief. Someone is going to steal your boot, but not like literally. This means that they're gonna take something off your hands that you need gone anyways, all right? So that's in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. It's like a good omen. I see a sail here, but I see no open road from this sail. A sail represents going overseas. There's a to faraway lands, you know. There's like an intention to go, but right now those doors are closed, is what the coffee is saying. It's not going to happen in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Ooh, you got a big, huge, like a lobster in here. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so a lobster represents, just like a crab, a lobster represents like a greedy person. But do you see there's also like a Christmas tree behind that lobster? A Christmas tree represents like a, you know, like a Douglas fir, or whatever the heck they call them, the evergreen trees. They represent like a beautiful, it's like a tree, but it's like a long-term beautiful life. You know what I mean? It's like a change for a better life, but it's long-term because it's the evergreens. They stay full of leaves all the time. So anyways, there's somebody who is kind of, but do you see it's a white lobster.
Mm-hmm.
So it represents like good intention, you know, with good intention, somebody is being very greedy about your tree. And so in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, like know that this person who's kind of being like greedy, protective of your tree is doing it like out of good intention and not bad. Like don't hate on them for doing it. You have a big fish jumping here out of the water, close to 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. That's a big chunk of money coming your way. I see a letter L connected to it. And when I say letters, it's always the first letter of the thing. I see something kind of like, you know, like a statue, like the Statue of Mary or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, In that, like in the coffee, it's not very religious. It just like, basically it means like some prayer that you would pray to like the mother. That prayer is being answered with this big fish that's jumping out of the water. All right. It's like, it was some prayer that you had and it's being answered. But it's coming from like the feminine energy. I don't understand. I don't know. You're on a seesaw with somebody. Look on the bottom here. Do you see? 2 people, and they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Definitely.
Yeah. So in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, there's like a lot going on. Again, there's a lot going on, but this whole situation is surrounding this going back and forth on this seesaw, and I feel like this is like some kind of a business venture. Do you see like the ones that look like lightning bolts? Those are all ideas, and if you notice, there's like a lot, like almost a root system of ideas here.
Yeah.
You're being involved. You're getting into something that is just like so fucking awesome. But you're also going back and forth, you know, like that seesaw. It's positive. Do you see it? It fell into the light. So a seesaw. Oh, but look, next to it, it looks like both people standing next to each other on a flat platform right next to it. So I think this seesaw is going to be it's going to be resolved in 5 days, 5 weeks. It's at 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the seesaw going back and forth. And at 5 days, it's still 4. It's like 3 and 4. Anyways, it gets resolved. The seesaw gets resolved, it looks like. But whatever this is that you're doing, it's freaking awesome. You see this like a moose? It's like a big ass moose. Any kind of antlered creature is, it signifies like your destiny. Do you know the word kismet?
Kismet? No.
Kismet? Okay. I think that's
see a little bear.
So bears represent people who are protective of you. This thing right here, right?
No, the white under it right there, the little 2 eyes with the nose, like the white outlines the brown bear. Right under that brown, like right there. I don't know. This is the cheeks to the eyes and the nose, no?
Oh, you know what? I do see it now. Yeah. Kind of looks like.
As soon as you put the cup down, I just looked over and saw that bear.
That reminds me of that game the kiddos used to play, the teddy bear in that fucking horror game. Remember where you're like, you have to go through rooms and not run into the little puppets?
Freddy.
Oh, Freddy, yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's, that's what it's called.
Okay.
No, but I do see a bear face in here with the 2 cheeks like this. Yeah. Bear represents somebody who's very, very protective of you. But what I was seeing is, do you see that there's like a moose horns?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then the body of it. Those usually mean like kismet, like your destiny. This thing that's happening in, let's just say roughly 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, all right? This is like your destiny. Like this is something you're destined to do in that time. And I really think this is like some kind of collaboration project, you know, going back and forth with people. Look, there's like a letter V that's very prominent in there. It's like a lot of really, really cool stuff. Anyways, if you look here, this whole big outline is a big freaking, like, it's like a rooster. Do you see that? It's a big freaking rooster, and this is a turtle pulling it. You have been waiting on some freaking news. You have been waiting, and it's been going so damn slow. It's coming. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, you're going to have the news. And if you notice, there's like some grain, like it's brown and white around it. Yeah. But underneath, like the rooster itself is all white, okay? That's how the news is, all right? So maybe there's some like surrounding stuff, but all in all, it's good. It's good news. All right. I see something crazy in here. It really looks like, I don't know, like a plane, or do you see an airplane that way?
Like going that way, yeah. In the front
you
of
see
a tube.
that? Yeah. So a plane signifies like leveling up, going up, getting higher, and
but it's going down. No, does that matter?
I don't think it matters. No, it just means that. No, I don't think it matters. Do you see that there's a mountain here? and it is, like you said, it's going down.
Yeah.
You have reached the mountain and you're on your way down. You're going in for, it's a smooth landing. So whatever this
Nice.
mountain was that you had, it's like reaching your goal, reaching your place where you need to be, and you're going in for a smooth landing. If you can see afterwards, it's like boom.
Right,
There's
right,
the
yeah,
ship,
yeah,
and there's
totally.
a down onto, and
Little
there's a
fucking wheels
lightning.
and all.
Yep.
A little lightning, yeah.
And a little
see
bit of
that
lightning
shit.
bolt underneath it, meaning, oh no, that is wheels, huh? But lightning bolts also mean like, they signify like ideas. They signify like epitomes, epiphanies. Sorry, English is not my first language. All right, and then up here, if you look, there's a woman here, and
It might not be. I saw that one.
she wears some kind of a head covering. It's an older woman who wears a head covering. I don't know. To me, she looks like maybe native. Her name is maybe with a Q. Do you see that? There's a letter or a number 9 or
Right, yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. Or it may even be a key. So she's going to answer some questions for you. But anyways, there's this equilibrium.
I see, right?
Do you see the equal sign? There's an equilibrium that this woman is bringing to you in 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. This woman with the head chief. She looks older, and she looks. I mean, you can kind of see her features. You know how like older ladies get like the puffy cheeks here, and she has kind of a bigger chin and kind of like a wide nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no teeth. So it is definitely an older lady, and I want to say her letter is a Q.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's in 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Really, really cool. And you look at you. You have admirers too from far away. Do you see that set of eyes? There's like a secret admirer, someone who's coming out of the woodwork in 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months to tell you that they
baby.
admire you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Inside your heart, you have a question for somebody you love. You have, and you've been pushing it to the side. So there's been a little bit of darkness
a good
inside
idea,
of you. Not darkness, but like worry or sadness inside of you that, that you have this question and you've kept pushing it to the side. You haven't been asking it. You haven't been asking it. So the coffee says that you see a wrench there. You're going to work on this. In 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, you're going to work on this, and you're going to have a breakthrough.
Oh, sorry.
In 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, you're going to have a little bit of a breakthrough with this, like how to ask the question or how to get your questions answered, through this person. There's some light coming, there's some light on the road, but I don't see it answered within the next 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. I see you still working on it in that time. Put a finger in the bottom. Let's see, maybe it'll be answered.
Any finger?
Any finger.
Aware of, self-aware of your comfortability level.
Oh.
No, it was hot as shit here. Though. I would knock one street or a neighborhood, and I'm sitting at a
Do you
park
see
bench.
there's somebody here who's holding an anchor in
But I
their
would make a
hand?
lot of sales, bro. I kill it.
There's
I'd fucking
actually a
sell it.
couple of people. It's
3
like
houses.
2 people. They have some shocking news. There's 2
Okay.
faces, a gun
The boss is like, "What are
over
you
their
doing?" I was
head,
like,
and
"Bro, I
then
just closed 3
one of the
deals.
people
I'm
is
good."
holding an anchor.
For the whole
So a
month.
gun represents shocking news. 2 people represent 2 people. It being in your heart is love. Anchor represents, especially in the hand like this, is offer of stability
It's a bit-
or
it's still
offer
a
of
thing. It's still a thing. But now because of this iHome thing, or
an anchor.
Grounding.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
grounding?
stability, yeah, like-
an offer of like grounding, stability,
Home
whatever.
automation is what
And
we
then
sell now.
under here, do you see like
So we
sheaves
can
of wheat?
totally full
Do you
grade,
see
upgrade your house,
like
Okay,
little
yeah.
growing
Yeah.
sheaves of wheat?
Yep.
So this
Just
to
like
me
that.
it represents like maybe a farm,
Put the
maybe
panel in,
something
put
that
the
is like
fucking-
agriculture
everything
based.
ready to go.
And this situation, like I know it's pointed this way, but I kind of feel like it's going to happen in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. It's more,
Really free.
you know,
If you have good credit.
Okay.
prominent on this
Right?
side of your cut.
So, well, when, they don't
When I
even have
turn
that
it
good credit,
around-
it has to be over like a 500. You can have shitty credit. Pass. But the thing is, you're signing up for a 5-year.
I just see a smiling
$16.99
face, a
monthly contract.
chubby smiling face, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. It just means you're bringing happiness to people. You know, maybe this is somebody you know, somebody you care about. They have like sparring hair and chunky cheeks, and you're this person smiling on you. That's it. All right.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
So much of that's on point.
Yeah,
much to know.
good.
My
Bro, did it
mother's
blow your
sending
mind?
my stimulus
Blew my
check to
mind.
my bank account. Should hit in about 3 days.
Oh shit! Right on.
So.
It blew my
All
mind.
right.
Did it blow your mind?
That was
Did it blow
it
your
blew my
mind?
mind. It was
That's
A little
cool.
bit.
Well, I like
Let me
that.
get a little hug from you.
Oh yeah.
It blew my mind.
Thank you so much.
How
No worries.
close and
Accurate, yeah.
relative it was.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That
in a
is so
weirdest
cool.
way.
Well, I'm happy you liked it. All right.
Insane.